A major decision was made this week about the future of the historic Coconut Grove Playhouse. The Miami Historic Preservation Board voted 6-4 on Tuesday against a plan to redevelop the Playhouse and reduce the theater to 300 seats from 1,100 seats.
And that reduction was part of a $20 million Miami-Dade County plan that would have seen the Playhouse's auditorium demolished, but would have restored the facade with a standalone theater behind it.
Joining us tonight are two opponents of that plan. Max Pearl, who is with the group Save the Coconut Grove Playhouse, and Lowell Coven is an attorney representing plaintiffs trying to prevent the demolition. And gentlemen, thank you very much.
Yeah,
thank you
for joining us tonight. This is such an iconic building in South Florida, and I drive by it all the time and scratch my head and wonder what is going on. Why has it taken so many years to redevelop the Coconut Grove Playhouse? Talk to me a little bit about the importance of this building, what it means to our history.
Well, the city of Miami was established as a city in 1896, and in 1926 was when the Coconut Grove Playhouse was built. So it's representative and iconic of the early pioneer days of Miami. It's one of the very few buildings we have left that are from that period. It was originally built as a movie theater and eventually became actually more renowned, arguably, as a live theater venue in 1956.
And it's been shuttered for what, 13 years now?
That's correct, yes.
And what would be the alternative plan you guys would like to see?
Well, I don't know if there's necessarily an alternative plan, but what we'd like to see is that the Playhouse be preserved. It's almost 100 years old, and there are very few buildings left in Miami that are almost that old. So we'd like to see the Playhouse preserved and used.
Well, wouldn't this have preserved the Playhouse to a smaller Playhouse, 300 seats?
Actually, no. What would have happened is that the Playhouse, only the front facade was going to be saved. And this front facade is only the portion where the offices as well as the retail shops were. The actual Playhouse itself, which is part of that building, is behind, was going to be demolished.
Max, let me ask you this question. The county spent years working on this plan that they presented the other night to the Historic Preservation Board.
Right.
Did they not see this no vote coming?
Well, you'll have to ask the county that question, but the question we ask the county is why didn't they do their due diligence? Why didn't they do their homework and confer with the state to find out what were the state guidelines that are in the state statutes that require them to adhere to? The Secretary of the Interior has specific guidelines, and this is a letter I have here. Obviously, it's too long to read on the air right now, but basically what it says is that you are non-compliant with the Secretary of the Interior guidelines that are part of the rehabilitation of a historic building.
You know something, this is such a complicated story because that Playhouse is owned by the state of Florida. Right. The county leases it, is going to run it, and it's in the city of Miami. Right. So you have all these...
And it's on the National Historic Register.
So you have all these bureaucracies. Why can't all the groups get together and come up with a solution?
Well, that's a good question that you would have to ask the county. We've been trying to work with them, and we have only been, their only response to us is it's their way or no way at all. One of the condemnations from several of the historic board members 2 nights ago on the March 5th meeting was, why are you so set on this one plan? Why can you not work with these other entities and groups that are interested in saving the whole historic theater? The whole theater is designated as a historic theater. It was unanimously nominated to the National Historic Register by not only the City Historic Board, but by the State Historic Review Board and the National Park Service.
Okay, we're out of time, but let me ask you quickly. Do you expect the county to appeal this ruling to the City Commission?
They already have.
They have.
Oh, wow.
So what's your next move?
We are going to do everything. We're going to, huddle and consider our options. We've got a lot of people working on our team, and we've got a lot of great attorneys on our team. Okay. At least one great one, and we're gonna have a very strong response.
All right, we're out of time right now, but we'll continue following the story. I want to thank Max Pearl for joining us and Lowell Coven. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right.